Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to talk today about what are you supposed to do after you study. And in order to talk about this, first, I want to explain that there are many people out there, I think, that want to study a college career because they feel that studying is a way to get ahead in life, is a way to set your priorities straight, to give order to your life, right? Which I'm not saying is not. It is. It's a really good strategy to get your shit in order, right? But the thing is that you're going to work whether you go to college or not. If you don't go to college, you're probably going to be working at like a restaurant or something like that. And if you go to college, you may get into a company or you may have a good job like that, but you don't escape working, right? This means that you have to work long hours. Typically, you have to work 8 hours, 12 hours, right? You're under a lot of stress in both jobs, whether you have a college degree or whether you don't. So my question is, what really are the differences? If it's very similar, you're under a lot of stress, you're working a lot of hours. Well, you could say you get paid more, you live more comfortably, right? If you have a college degree, your job is supposed to be stable, right? But I don't really think it's really that stable, even if you do have a college education. You may also say the difference is that if you studied a career, well, you may not have to do a lot of physical work, right? It's more mental work. But physically, your body has to be 8 hours at that job, 10 hours, 12 hours. So you're still physically there, even though you're not having to walk around, stand on your feet, carry heavy things. You're still restrained physically, right? Kind of like a jail. You're kind of a slave, right? So they're very similar. You have to work long ass hours. You get stressed out. You probably work under authoritarian context with authoritarian bosses, authoritarian people, people that basically tell you what you have to do, and you have to do that. Otherwise, you get reprimanded or you get socially excluded. So then my question is, what are you supposed to do after that? You say you want to study a career so you can have a better life, so you can have a better future, but then you end up doing the same type of job as if you didn't have a college career, right? You're still working long hours, you're still under a lot of stress, right? So then you may say, well, after you get a college degree and a good job, you're supposed to become your own boss. You're supposed to maybe make your own business, right? Then why not do that from the beginning? Why do we have to go through college and then we get, to the other side and we don't really know what to do after that? Why not dedicate to doing that from the beginning, right? Why waste time studying if you're just gonna end up at a fucking job you don't even like, right? Or you may say, well, the point or what you're supposed to do after you study, after you finish studying, is maybe ascend in the company, right? Like maybe become the boss of the company. And I say, okay, fair enough, that's good. But guess what? That's also more hours, more responsibilities, more stress. You're still, even if you become the boss of the company, you probably have a boss, right? So this is a serious question I want to ask to the viewer. What are you supposed to do after you study? Are you supposed to just continue working the way you are? Because you may even get to a degree where you have maybe a master's or a doctor's, but that doesn't guarantee you a good job. And I would say a good job is a job where you work few hours and still get good money, right? You don't want to work long hours. I think the biggest thing is working long hours, 8, 10, 12 disgusting hours, physically constrained or retained at this prison, right? Basically. So that's all I got to say for today. Let me know what you think. What are you supposed to do after college, after you get a good job? What's the next step? Is it open up your own business, open up your own bakery? What is it? What do you guys think?